Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Our mission today, well, it's to really cut through the noise around a pretty significant press release. We're going deep. We're looking at a major acquisition that's definitely making waves in the marine industry. Think of this as your fast track, your shortcut to understanding what's really going on here. We'll give you the angles you might have missed.
Absolutely. We're going, beyond just the what. We want to get into the why. Why does this matter? And crucially, how does this specific deal connect to the bigger picture, these broader trends reshaping the whole marine world? We want to shed some light on the strategy behind it all.
Exactly. And the core topic is Vision Marine Technologies buying Nautical Ventures Group. Now, this doesn't just feel like another business deal. It feels pretty pivotal for the whole electric boating movement. So yeah, let's unpack this. Okay, let's start with the key players. Vision Marine Technologies, Inc. That's NASDAQ, VMR. They've really carved out a niche, haven't they? As innovators in high-voltage electric marine propulsion.
Yeah, true, I have.
Their main offering is the eMotion powertrain. It's quite something. Designed to be scalable, totally zero emission, and importantly, a high-performance alternative to, well, traditional gas engines.
Right.
And when we talk high performance, they leverage things like advanced thermal management, a proprietary motor control unit, stuff that lets them sustain high power, which is crucial, for getting boats planing efficiently, getting decent range, especially out on the water. Their whole mission seems pretty clear. Just transform boating with tech, efficiency, and these end-to-end electric solutions.
And what's really compelling here is how they're positioning themselves strategically. I mean, for ages, recreational boating has been all about fossil fuels, right? Their eMotion system, it isn't just like a green option. It taps into a real growing need for sustainable boating that still performs. It targets that demand for efficient, cutting-edge electric power that's definitely emerging.
So, okay, if Vision Marine is building this engine of the future, who gets it out there? Who gets it to the customers? That brings us to Nautical Ventures Group, Inc. If you follow the marine industry at all, you'll know they were just named the 2024 Boating Industry Top Dealer of the Year. That says a lot.
Huge achievement.
Yeah. They're based in Florida, but their reach is pretty massive. 9 retail and service spots, plus global operations. They've got this reputation for innovation, kind of bold branding too.
Yeah.
And their product range is wide power boats, yachts, tenders, cats. And significantly, electric vessels, too.
Yeah.
All backed up by factory-trained service, international export capability. It's a full package.
And this is really where Nautical Ventures stands out. They're not just a dealer. They're already a leader in getting electric propulsion adopted in the real world. Like right now, they're actively pushing this shift, normalizing it for consumers. You see that clearly with their Orange is the New Green campaign.
Ah, yes, that campaign.
Yeah, it's more than just, a catchy phrase. It's a serious branding effort. It's about making electric boating seem accessible, even desirable to the average boater.
And if you're curious about their track record, their success, well, the numbers are quite telling. Nautical Ventures pulled in over $100 million in annual revenue consistently from 2020 right through 2023. That shows a really strong, successful business, a solid foundation.
And that's what's fascinating here. That financial strength, that existing infrastructure, it makes Nautical Ventures such a perfect strategic fit for Vision Marine. This acquisition, it's not just adding scale, it's like hitting the accelerator on Vision Marine's growth plan. Think about it, right? So many EV startups, they struggle massively to build out distribution, service networks. It costs a fortune, takes years, maybe decades even.
Right, starting from scratch.
Exactly. Vision Marine is basically buying an instant mature channel. It probably gives them, a 2 to 3 year head start on anyone else trying to build that same network in the marine world from the ground up.
Okay, so I think I'm getting it. This move, it directly helps them roll out their eMotion systems into the market. It feels like a very practical step towards their big vision, scaling up electric power and recreational boating. They're not just tinkering with tech, they're actually getting it to customers fast. But, some might argue, couldn't acquiring, a traditional dealer network potentially slow down an agile tech company like Vision Marine? Is that a risk, or is the upside just too big?
That's a fair point. It's always a concern with integrations like this, isn't it? But I think in this case, the benefit of instantly getting Nautical Ventures proven, set up their brand power, their customer base, it seems to far outweigh those potential integration headaches. It's really about leveraging an existing powerhouse to push forward a revolutionary technology much faster.
Okay.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, this acquisition dramatically boosts Vision Marine's operational reach. It really positions them for serious long-term growth in a market that's, let's face it, changing rapidly. We're seeing shifts everywhere, tighter emissions rules near coasts, a whole new generation of boaters who actually care about sustainability.
Yeah, that's true.
This isn't some niche thing anymore. It kind of mirrors what we saw with cars, doesn't it? Suggests maybe a tipping point for marine transport is coming, and this deal could really accelerate that shift, especially using a trusted brand like Nautical Ventures to build that consumer confidence.
Makes sense. And for anyone wanting the deeper financial dive, Vision Marine did schedule a live investor call and webcast. It was set for Wednesday, July 2nd, 2025, 11:30 a.m. Eastern, 8:30 a.m. Pacific. The plan was for their management team to share more on how this all fits into their wider strategy. And naturally, the press release had all of the standard forward-looking statements stuff. The usual legal disclosures about risks and uncertainties you find in SEC filings, standard procedure. So let's recap the core takeaway for you listening in. This acquisition, it's not just numbers on a page. It's really a strategic speed up for electric propulsion and recreational boating. It brings together Vision Marine, the tech innovator, with Nautical Ventures, the strong market leader on the dealer side. It's a pretty powerful combo. Seems poised to really shake things up.
Yeah, and it really raises an interesting question for you to think about. In an industry like boating, often seen as, well, slow to change, is buying a legacy distribution giant like Vision Marine just did, the new playbook, the best way to electrify these established sectors? Or does it bring unique integration challenges, maybe things that more agile, direct-to-consumer models could avoid? It's definitely something to mull over as you watch this play out. Not just in boating, but maybe in other industries you follow too. How will they adapt?